Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at a civ that really made a huge splash when it was announced, Ludwig of Germany. Before we get started, I just want to thank everybody for all the support that I get on this series. Remember, if you like this episode, consider leaving me a like, leave me a comment, or even subscribe to catch other videos of this type. Ludwig is a fun leader. His ability, Swan King, really pushes you in a direction that is opposite of Frederick. Wonders, and some would even say, most importantly, unfinished wonders, will give you +2 culture for each adjacent district, including the city center. And these adjacencies become tourism when researching castles. Now that is a sick ability. It's super easy to get +20 culture by the medieval era from your capital city alone. You're not wasting production on wonders. You are putting down wonders using a tile essentially to get 2, 4, 6, sometimes even 8 culture per turn until that wonder is built by another civilization, and then you can use that tile for whatever you want to use it for. You're essentially reserving a tile in the bank and making interest on it up front, and it's super strong. Culture is king, and this is better than a theater square. Ludwig gets the most early culture guaranteed in the game, and early bonuses are the best bonuses in the game because Civ is a very snowbally game. This combines super well with the Civ ability, Free Imperial Cities, which allows you to place 2 districts with a pop 1 city. So your city essentially always has 1 extra district slot. If you surround 1 wonder with 2 districts, and that's pretty easy, and then place another wonder on the other side, which is a little more difficult, but is still not impossible, especially in your capital, you'll get 8 culture per turn. That's essentially 4 cities worth of culture with a monument. So instead of building 4 cities, you are killing 2 tiles with a wonder that you might build or you might not build and get the tile again later. You're putting down 2 useful districts that you'll use and you're building them, and while you're building them, you're getting this culture. You can even build settlers and get this culture while you're building settlers. You're not using any production at all to get this culture, and that's why it's so powerful. It's insanity. This also turns into 8 tourism per turn at around the 40 to 50 turn mark, depending on how fast you rush castles. And that's really a lot of tourism really early in the game, where the AI will not have as much culture as you and won't have enough culture really to defend themselves from your rush. Germany also gets the Hansa, a really powerful industrial zone that's half cost, and when you post it next to a commercial hub, it gives you +2 production. And this is a benefit you use less than Frederick would use, but it's still very good. Every city needs districts beside those wonders to get the adjacency bonus for the wonders, and Hansas will help you build the wonders so you actually get the bonus from keeping that tourism and that culture around. Now, not every city you make is going to be wonder heavy, and you do need production and gold for other things, so this is a really good district for all your other cities as well. And then finally, Germany gets the U-boat, and like I said in the Frederick video, pretty useless. It's just a submarine that you're going to build for era score. Ludwig plays in such an intense way, and yeah, we've all seen these videos where you can cheese a win by like turn 80 by lining up all the things that you need, like Bose did with his video, which was impressive. It was amazing. I wish I could do something like that, but that's not how I'm going to suggest people play him. With Ludwig, the most important thing is from turn 1, you need to consider district and wonder placement. Any wonder at all that can be built in your capital needs to be placed down. This is going to be the Oracle, probably the Temple of Artemis, the Great Bath, maybe Edamananki, Hanging Gardens. You're just popping these things down with a district near them or next to the city. That way you are running through with culture. Plan them, research to them, get the text, get 1 district, maybe 2 districts researched, place them down, put down your wonders, spend all of your production on the district, and then just profit and then never build the wonder. Stop building the wonder. You don't want to build it. You're just looking for the culture. You use this culture to absolutely steamroll through the civic tree, unlocking all the important things the civic tree gives you. Now, I wouldn't suggest avoiding all the wonders, but you don't want to build the contested wonders. Let them go. Let other civs build the Great Bath. You got probably 10 turns worth of 2 culture at least from it. Consider building the less competitive wonders though, like Oracle or Mausoleum or a Lighthouse or Colossus. This can give you 2, 4, 6, or even 8 culture per turn for the entirety of the game. Right, and then it'll become tourism at some point. These wonders don't tend to be taken very often, and you'll get the culture up front, and then you'll get their benefits later. A trap to fall into with Ludwig is to go for all the wonder tourism. Build all the wonders, finish all those wonders, and that is wrong. You are not meant to be finishing these wonders. You're meant to finish 2 or 3 of them, and then, like Ludwig in real life, spend all of your production money and time placing down these wonders and never finishing them. I think that Ludwig works much better as a slingshot civ. Whatever tourism you get is secondary to the rush that you get to conservation that you use for national parks to get your tourism. Every city you found should place whatever wonder they can build and benefit from that culture. Use the extra culture to get better governments, better cards, better units, wonders before anyone else can. Maybe you can build Kilwa and get an insane amount of modifiers, get ecstatic cities and get even more modifiers. In my opinion, Ludwig's best victory type is obviously culture. But I don't think that the rush to castles and win before turn 100 is the best or even the most fun way to play them. It's very stressful and you have to line things up perfectly. But I think if you play a standard culture game, you're going to do it better than anyone else can because you get that flat bonus. You get a few core cities, lay down your wonders, get early civics, which is going to give you era score for unlocking your government, getting the first civic of a certain era. That's going to give you a golden age. Use that golden age to get monumentality, spread out, get preserves, national parks in your secondary cities, and boom, you win very early. If you can get the Wonders Give Faith Pantheon, it's even easier to spread with a monumentality golden age. I also think that science is an amazing way to win with Ludwig. You speed through the civic tree, and civic tree is important in a science victory. You get the Hansa to get your production up. You have gold. You can purchase campus buildings, and you'll always have the district space to have Hansa's campuses and commercial hubs. Best of all, if you have a wonder between them, you'll just get the culture flat up, and that's better than building a theater square because you can use that tile for something else later or get the benefit of the wonder. Religion is so 8 out of 10 for science victory, 10 out of 10 for the culture victory. Religion is also a really good choice for Ludwig. He'll get mysticism early, and you're incentivized to at least look for Stonehenge, but you're not really going to be rushing holy sites. They don't, but you also have the district availability to have a holy site and a campus at the same time, or a theater square. So that's really useful for a religion victory. If you get a religion and you get the World Wonder Gives Faith founding bonus, you're going to have so much faith. You'll be able to get to theocracy early. You'll be able to get cheap missionaries and apostles. Super solid choice, even though you don't get the clear profit bonus. 7 out of 10. Diplomacy is also really good. You have production, you have gold, and you'll go through the civic tree really quickly to get those envoys. You're incentivized to build the Diplo wonders. They'll benefit you more than any other civ, and I think it's perfectly viable as Ludwig to get the diplomacy victory. 7 out of 10. Finally, we have domination. I think this is the weakest option, but not because it's bad. You have production, you have gold, you get the bonuses for war wonders like Temple of Zeus. You're a better domination civ than Frederick is, except for he gets the military policy card, but who cares about that? You get corps and armies faster than anybody else. You're really good at domination, but in my opinion, Ludwig, the Swan King, wouldn't want to do this. It's very anti-flavor, but still 7 out of 10. I absolutely love playing as Ludwig. He is so much better than Frederick, and he doesn't obsolete Frederick. They play in a different way. Frederick's biggest issue, though, is culture. None of Germany's kit pushes you to early culture, but now if you play as Ludwig, you'll have so much culture you'll never ever need to build a monument, ever. Ludwig is A+. I don't think he's S tier. I don't think he's broken like someone like Jongle, but try him. He's very fun. and let me know what you think in the comments down below. Goodbye.